is MJ and the boys. You lucky bastards.
As we celebrate 420, this is the podcast that's a lot like throwing up water. It sounds gross, but when you do it, it's really not that bad. This is MJ and the boys, you lucky bastards.
Oh my God. Hello, Neil. Thank you. Your intros are just on point every week. Welcome to another episode of MJ and the Boys. It is indeed like vomiting water. So, Sticky, how you doing?
Hey, MJ, I'm hanging in there. I'm just another week of self-isolation, self-quarantine. I tried to cut my hair with my beard clippers, and that did not go great. So you know, I'm doing okay.
How could that not go great? That's what I use every time I cut my hair.
Yeah, I was trying to be. By the way, someone's got their volume up too loud. I can hear myself echoing back in my headphones.
I can too.
I was trying to be subtle about it, you know, and it's just not that easy to cut your hair in the mirror using equipment that was specifically made for beards. It was just a stupid thing to do.
I got you. So you didn't want to go with a buzz cut. You wanted a hairstyle.
Well, yeah, I wanted to trim my my head is shaped like a light bulb, and the sides get poofy before the top does, you know. So I just wanted to trim the sides up a little bit.
Well, I'm sorry. Sorry that happened to you.
Is somebody fucking their car keys? What is going on in the background?
I am in my car. I'm just now getting home. So you're probably hearing my keys shaking in the ignition.
God, Sticky.
I'm sorry. Man, I had a rough day.
Apparently.
You went from zero to off, just like that, man.
Okay, listen, Sticky, what happened? What's going on? Do you need to talk? That's what we're here for.
Oh, no. It's just... What the fuck is that?
That's Sean getting home. He doesn't
I'm home.
How?
You know goddamn well what it is.
I live in a haunted house. Yes.
Sean
You've
lives
met
in
my
Nancy's
wife.
family house, apparently.
God.
He's got a dragon under the stairwell.
It's true.
Dude, we can start the show at 6:40. Wait for you to get home.
Well, I'm usually home before now. Today I just ran late.
Oh, man. No. It's cool, MJ. I just, it's not been I was trying to support local restaurants, right? And here in Lexington, we've got a really great pizza place, a locally owned pizza place called Goodfellas Pizza, which I haven't eaten since, like 4 years since I got diabetes. Maybe I had a slice or two, but anyway, I wanted to support them, so I ordered a Goodfellas pizza.
Stop.
I ate 5 pieces of it, and I paid for it today. That's all.
Wow, good God, man.
You have no self-control.
None.
Oh, Sticky, honey, I am really sorry, but you kind of deserve it.
I know.
Diabetes.
I got nobody to blame but myself and my
And
wife.
those Goodfellas slices aren't small either.
No,
Christ, no.
You ate a lot of pizza.
it was yummy. What about you guys? MJ, today's your Christmas, right? It's 420. How you been celebrating?
Yes, just how I celebrate every day. Every day is 420. Just trying to increase my smoking to make sure that I'm paying respect to the 420 God, whatever that is. And it's just really an excuse for me just to smoke more pot. So
I think it's
been
Jeebus.
nice. It might be. But
Hey, has anybody got their stimulus check yet?
I did.
You did?
I did.
You had direct deposit or did it come in the mail?
Direct deposit.
Wow. So you got the cash. What are you going to do with it?
Save it. I can't just, I spent $100 over it. Like $100. I know. But I got like a water garden, where you can grow like microgreens with a fish. It's kind of cool. And I just got some stuff like that, but for the most part, I'm sticking at savings. What are you gonna do with yours?
I'm going to buy Sean soundproofing
Oh, my
material
God.
for his.
His microphone is excellent.
Man, I can't. You know, if you wouldn't bring it up, nobody would pay any attention.
Yeah.
It's just ambient noise. You're just drawing
Yeah.
more attention to it. You're doing the one fucking thing that every
You're trying
producer in
not
the
to do.
entire
Yep.
fucking universe complains about,
Hmm.
drawing attention to technical issues that aren't even
Yeah.
technical issues. It's just background noise.
Sounds
There
like
you
a
go.
motorcycle is in
It
your house.
was a motorcycle. I'm on my porch where it's nice and comfortable.
You a bitch, Sean?
Jeez, take it personally, why don't you?
Dude,
Go on.
Well, it was personal. You called me out by name.
that is true. Wow.
I
this
think
is
it's my
really
headphones. I
aggressive
think-
for 420.
Yeah, I think we all need to chill, man. I'm sorry. Well,
Yeah,
not you
everyone
guys, me,
chill
I
the
guess.
Fuck out.
What are you going to do with your money, Sean, when you get it?
Oh, I don't know.
Hire a
Sex
hitman for
orgy?
you if we're lucky. What?
Sex orgy, maybe? Buy a lot of whores? I honestly, I don't know.
I don't think.
I mean, that's the best.
I don't know if $1,200 will get you those things.
Well, it'll get me. They won't be good whores.
I'm not sure of the going rate, but
I'm pretty sure if we combine our stimulus checks, we can all get a tiger.
That would be so boss. Let me ask
Wouldn't
you
it, though?
something.
the food
Hey.
and the poop. No, thank you.
There's been a famous news story about the checks being delayed so that Trump could put his name in the
Yes.
memo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
If I amend when I get my check, if I amend the memo like with an ink pen or a typewriter or something to make it say what I want it to say, can I get in trouble for that? Can I still cash my check?
I don't think anyone's going to pay that much attention. Then again, they might because everybody's been because people are waiting for him to add the fucking signature to the fucking memo line because he can't really, sign it 'cause it's not his fucking money. Either way, people might check. I don't know. You'd have to look into that. Normally, I would say no, it doesn't matter. But who knows? Trump might have it to where.
I've been writing snarky messages in the memo line of my tax return check every year, because I have to pay. I don't get a
Yeah.
refund usually. So I always write something snarky in the memo line, like, don't use this money to build a wall or something like that. And so far, I'm sure I'm on some list somewhere, but it hasn't come back to haunt me.
You're the hit of the IRS.
You think it
They
makes their
see your
day a little
check
bit
is-
brighter.
Sticky's check is here.
I'm doing it. In fact, I might make little printable stickers for everyone that they can put on top of Trump's name in the memo.
Just put a poop emoji on it.
Yeah, or just put like a comma, like worst president ever, comma, and then you stick that above his name, right?
There you go. Then you're not altering it. You're just adding to it.
Yeah,
And you can write on the memo line.
yeah, that's what I think too. All right, so today is 420, as noted.
Yay.
MJ and Neil are both super high already, I'm sure.
No, in progress.
So we decided that we were going to rank our big 5 best stoner movies.
The MJ and the Boys Big 5.
It's the MJ and the Boys Big 5 Stoner Movie Edition, you lucky bastards.
All right, MJ, you go first.
MJ's gone.
Where'd she go?
I don't know.
Now she's a listener, it says. Okay, MJ, if you're listening, go ahead and call in.
Well, I'll throw mine out there. My number 5 is, I think it's probably the modern day stoner movie, The Pineapple Express.
Yes.
Characters,
Yes.
but some of the characters are awesome, but some of them are just, come on, man. But,
What do you mean?
My other movies are the Friday series with Ice Cube. Very good.
Yes?
And My number one stoner movie has to be. Dang, it was on the tip of my tongue.
So wait,
Hi.
so number 5 is Pineapple Express. Number 4, 3, and 2 are Fridays 3, 2, and 1.
Yes,
Friday, next Friday, the Friday after next.
yes, all those.
Okay.
It works. Don't tell him I
My
do
number one
chopsticks
stoner movie
on
is
the
Easy
phone.
Rider.
Yeah.
Easy
okay.
Rider.
Didn't they
Is
do more
Easy Rider?
acid in that than
Is that a stoner movie?
They smoked the whole time.
There was a lot of weed in it. Yeah.
It's sort of like that, like his Die Hard a Christmas movie because it's Christmas isn't the central theme of the movie. Does a stoner movie have to be about smoking weed, or
No.
can it be a movie that just you enjoy while stoned?
I think it can be a movie you enjoy while stoned.
Okay.
Myself, but I don't make the rules.
Let's hear your list, MJ.
Okay. I can never ever remember the name of this damn movie. It's called like
'Cause
I
you're stoned.
swear because I'm stoned. It's called like Stone Day or Stone Day. It's the whole time this guy keeps seeing an eyeball, a floating eyeball.
The Stoned Age.
Yes, the Stone Age. And it turns out it was from the Electric Light Orchestra. He was hit in the eye with a laser beam, and that's what he was seeing. I love that movie. That's my. I've only got 4 because I'm high and I didn't feel like really doing it. So that's number 4. Number
Yeah,
3,
big surprise.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. I mean, come on.
Right?
Number 2, of course, Pineapple Express. Awesome. And number 1 will forever be my favorite stoner movie. I don't know if anything will ever top it. Half Baked.
Half-Baked.
Half Baked.
My wife's favorite.
Half Baked. What?
All right. Yeah. Well, let me give you my
I will
list.
take one of my Friday movies out and put Half Baked in there.
Yay!
Yeah, take out that third Friday. That was
Yeah, that was
not great.
probably the weakest of the
Stickies are
3.
an
They
awful
did the
movie.
least smoking in it.
What am I? I'm awful what?
No, nothing.
You.
Shut up, dog. Sticky will slit my throat.
Oh,
Damn.
great.
Sorry,
Who's got a
Sticky.
crow?
Well, that's got to be mine. My Addams Family house.
I do like the law.
I'm waiting to hear the dragon.
Oh my god. It is a crow. He does-
There it is.
Oh my god. Shut the
What the hell?
I told you, I'm doing the show on my porch. I can't sit in the house anymore.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So, unlike MJ and Neil, I did put a lot of thought into this. I got a whole bunch of stoner great ones, I thought. Okay, so here's my honorable mentions. We're the Millers with Jennifer
I love that
Aniston.
movie.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And it's about pot, but nobody smokes any pot in it. They just
Yeah,
move
that's
pot from
right.
Mexico. Yeah. PCU does not
Yeah.
hold up that well, although it was hilarious at the time. Dazed and Confused.
Yes.
Big Lebowski. Only
Is
on
that
my
a
honorable
stoner?
mentions because I didn't know if it was a stoner movie or not.
But again, you can enjoy it while high if we're going to go
Yeah,
back
and he smokes a lot of weed.
He's high the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's also drinking
I
White
think
Russian.
I think it qualifies as a stoner movie if there's smoking in the movie or if there's stoner characters in the movie.
Okay, which brings me to my last honorable mention: Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Okay.
Oh, and Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke didn't make the list. I think it's the all-time great, but frankly, I haven't seen it since I was like 12, so I can't remember it.
That was my issue.
Yep. Number 5, my wife's favorite stoner movie, Half Baked.
Yes. Billy
Dave
Bob
Chappelle.
Thornton.
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton.
Buttersnuff.
no-
Buttercup.
Number 4, The Pineapple Express. Pretty funny stuff. Number 3, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Again, I didn't know if it was a stoner movie, but Sean Penn's character, the all-time stoner of stoner movies. Number 2, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yes.
And I honestly believe not just the best stoner movie of all time, one of my favorite movies of any genre of all time, Friday.
Yes. All right.
See?
All right.
That's how you do a big 5 list.
Sure.
Oh my God, that crow is awesome. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not my crow. I don't know where the crow's coming from.
Thank you, crow.
I'm inside now, so.
Oh, you don't have to go inside.
Yeah,
Well,
you did
you know.
because you were just.
I was
I'm-
just busting your balls.
I'm walking back and forth. I've got the door open so the dog can free ride.
Oh.
There's an
I'm
accordion
walking
parade
back.
coming down the street in about 10 minutes.
I'm hoping the clown car shows up soon. Okay, honorable mention. I'm going to put PCU and Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. There is
Nice.
stonerism in it. It's more of a drinking movie, though, so
Okay.
that's why it only made honorable mention.
The best scene in that movie is when the guys are smoking weed and one guy dies and they go, "Man, I want to smoke some of that."
All right, and number 5 for me, I'll go with Mallrats.
Okay.
Minimal stonerism, but they are stoned characters.
Damn it,
Jay and
we're
Silent
probably
Bob,
gonna
very
go to
stoned.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob are the stonerisms.
right,
Half
well,
Baked, I'll
that's
throw
fine.
that in there at 4.
Okay. Half Baked made all 4 lists.
4 lists, yeah. Dazed and Confused, number 3.
Okay.
And then I couldn't separate these two. One's more of a stoner movie, but one I enjoy more than the other. Tied for 1, Friday and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
All right. Very
Very
good.
movies.
What does the crow think about that?
There you go.
Oh. The crow
Sounded like
agreed.
the crow was leaving. They must have sent a raven.
So it looks like our master list is going to be Dazed and Confused, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Half Baked, Pineapple Express, and Friday.
This has been the MJ and the Boys Big 5 Stoner Movie Edition. You lucky bastards.
If any of our listeners, and by that I mean Carrie, who's the only one listening right now, want to
That's
call
not
in and tell us
true.
what your favorite stoner movie is, feel free.
I'm sure it's a very inviting environment Sticky's created for you to call in. So feel free.
And he really loves background noise.
Just, yeah, please.
What's funny is I think the crow might be at his house.
That's it, because it's really not here. Like, I'm pretty sure Sticky's bitching about his own background noise, but we'll just let that go.
There is no crow in. What the hell?
There it is again.
Neil, what are you gonna do with your check money?
Well, besides probably dig my way halfway out of the debt that I'm in,
Right.
I'm thinking about Xbox One.
You
Oh,
deserve
now
it,
that's a
Neil.
worthy investment. Yeah,
Yes.
because I mean, you know, if you're trapped in the house for self quarantine, man, there's nothing better than having a video game.
No. And Xbox One, I've seen the graphics and the stuff that you can do with one game. I mean, you can do so much more with the Xbox One than you can with the older systems, and I think it would be a nice investment.
I got a PlayStation 4. I got to tell you, there's a couple games on there that are exclusive to the PS4. God of War and Spider-Man. You might want to think PS4, but I'm just saying.
Well, my
Trying to
son has
recruit people to
a
the Sony.
I wonder what the crow
my son's
thinks
got
about
an
that.
Xbox One if he can talk me through stuff.
No, Sticky, that's a sound effect.
What?
Sticky, you are messing with us at this point. Why? Why are you doing that? I really thought somebody had a dead crow, especially Sean after his squeaky doors.
But the motorcycle's not a sound effect. That's real.
Can I say I live in a tough neighborhood?
The sounds of the city.
Oh man. Let's see. What else? You guys got anything else you want to talk about?
Oh man, you know, it's hard to find things to talk about at the moment because everything has stopped.
Yeah. Willie Nelson, I know, is doing a variety show today. It's probably fucking over already, but He had like comedians and chefs, and it was at 420 on 420, and it was supposed to last for 4 hours and 20 minutes. I love you, Willie Nelson. I just had to throw that out there.
I saw Willie Nelson in concert one time. He was really good.
Yeah, I saw him with Bob Dylan at Applebee's Park. Willie was great.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan sounded like aluminum cans in a trash disposal. It was rough, man.
I was at that show.
That's actually not the one I went to, but yeah. Have you heard that new 29-minute Bob Dylan song about John F. Kennedy's assassination?
What? No.
Did he release? Is that the one that was released a couple weeks ago? Because he released something just the other day.
No, I guess it was released just a couple weeks ago. It's like a 17 or 19-minute song about the assassination of John F. Kennedy, and it is god awful.
Yeah,
I could only listen to like the first 11 minutes of it.
Oh, I got through about 30 seconds before I turned it off. One of the first lines, and I don't remember what it was, and I can't be bothered to look it up because we're just giving Google searches. But it was just so bad that I couldn't listen any further.
If you guys want to talk about bad, like it's gone viral now. Have you seen the live version that Puddle of Mud did of Nirvana's About a Girl? Have any of you had to witness that?
Have not and will not.
Okay, so it went viral because it's seriously some of the worst shit anyone's ever heard. And I had two people hit me up. Like, I had Earl and Twitch both. Like, oh my God, have you heard it? If you've not taken the time, just listen to it for 10 seconds. Google Puddle of Mud and it's going to pop up because that's what they're trending for right now. I promise you it'll make that 17-minute Bob Dylan song sound like Fantasia glorious, you know?
What's so bad about it?
He can't hit any notes. Not one note, not one single note. Like, not only is he flat in what he's doing, but he's trying to hit. It's undescribable. Like, you just have to hear it. It makes your eardrums hurt. It's like ear rape, and it's uncalled for, and it should have never been released.
Ear rape. Here's Sean. Here's the lyrics to some of the lyrics to Bob Dylan's "A Murder Most Foul." Twas a dark
Is he Edgar
day.
Allan Poe now?
Listen, it actually starts with the word "twas."
Oh, for fuck's sake!
'Twas a dark day in Dallas, November '63, a day that will live on in infamy.
That's where I turned it off right there.
President Kennedy was a riding high. Good day to be living, and a good day to die.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Yeah, see, I didn't hear the second line. I turned it off after the first line because
The whole song. What's really crazy about it is the whole 17 minutes. It's one repetitive droning melody over and over again. There's no chorus or bridge or anything like that. And it's like a bad Dr. Seuss poem. It's crazy that it came out of Bob Dylan's brain. You know what I mean? Like he's just lost it, man. It sucks.
It
It's a
happens
bummer. Yeah, it happens.
to everybody
I
but
mean-
Dolly Parton and Loretta Lynn.
I think Dolly's probably still doing some good stuff though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she is.
Did you guys did you watch the Lady Gaga thing yesterday or whenever it was?
I
No.
did not.
They raised $137 million or something.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I appreciated that when she was approached by Trump's people asking if he could appear, she said, I think not just no, but fuck no.
Yeah, she raised $128 million. And, you know, it's interesting, Sean, that you brought that up because before the concert, that bloviating gas bag Pierce Morgan was criticizing her. And after she raised all that money and all the celebrities, you know, they did it the right way. They did it in isolation from their own homes or whatever. He actually tweeted an apology, straight up apology, not even backhanded or anything. Said, I'm sorry, you were right. Yeah.
I did see a clip of, I think it was the Rolling Stones doing You Can't Always Get What You Want,
I saw that too.
which was actually quite good.
I agree.
And they were, all in their different locations, except for Keith Richards. Nobody can quarantine Keith Richards. He was just running around on the street.
Yeah, no one's
Probably.
worried about Keith Richards. No one. Like, bitch, I got this.
So what is
He's
it?
got the cure in his blood.
I'll tell you what's the thing that got me today was the governor of Kentucky said school's out for the rest of the year. And we,
Yes.
we knew it was coming, but it was sort of like, now it's reality. And man, listen, there's not a thing in the world, not a thing that's even close to second place. I love my daughter so much, but goddamn, I want her to go back to school. She's coming out of her bedroom at one in the morning. She's like, "Daddy, I'm just not tired."
Oh my god. Oh my god. Daddy's trying to play Red Dead Redemption, honey. You need to just lay the fuck down for 5 more hours. Oh, Daddy.
Were you there? MJ spying on me.
Will you stop with the crap? Oh my god. Well,
Well, once this all blows over, perhaps summer camp could be in the future.
Oh yeah, right. No kidding. Yeah, one of those go away for 2 weeks overnight type of deals. Yeah, that'd be great.
Don't give him false hope. It's going to be damn near fall by the time shit really gets back to normal. So have fun with this.
Hey, you guys,
meetings.
You guys talk amongst yourselves. Since that give me an idea, I'm going to go get her and see if I can get her to review the movie Detective Pikachu for Nerd Stuff. I'll be right back.
All right.
Cool.
What
Okay.
do you do without his crow sound effect? That's my question. Good job, Sean. Good job.
Oh, can I do a lead in like the MJ did last week?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
MJ, you know a whole lot about smoking, and I think you are probably the expert among all of us. So, Sean, tell us a story about you smoking weed.
Yes.
All right. Are you guys
last
making fun of me?
You see what I'm saying?
The last time I smoked
What
weed
happened?
was in 2000 at a Lenny Kravitz concert, accidentally in Cincinnati. I was accidentally at the convert. I was accidentally at the concert. I intentionally smoked the weed.
Sean,
Yeah.
was that the Lenny Kravitz concert in Cincinnati at the Taft Theater where he came out, played one song, and then left?
It was not. This was at Riverbend.
Oh, okay.
Is
Because I
that
saw
the one
Kravitz.
where he went to shred the guitar and his cock flew out?
Oh, hey, my daughter's listening.
Could be.
Oh, well, thanks, Sticky. Thank you.
That's okay.
There's nothing
So-
wrong with Lenny Kravitz having chickens
He does.
in his pants.
I saw
Oh,
Lenny Kravitz at the Taft Theater in Cincinnati, and he came out and he did one song, and the crowd was so lame. Like no one stood up, no one cheered, everyone was just like, because it's like a theater, and everyone was just sitting there like,
Yeah.
being cool or whatever. And he just walked off the stage, and the band kept playing for like 5 minutes. The band just kept playing, and then finally someone came out and said, "Lenny's not coming back," and that was it.
no.
Show was over. Yep.
Did you get your money back?
Nope. I got to see
No.
Sean Lennon though.
Oh, well, that's what I was saying.
And you still didn't get your money back?
All right, Neil, it's time for Nerd Stuff with a Detective Pikachu review from an expert. So give us the theme song.
Hey, everybody's nerdy about something. And if you're not, you're going nuts at home. Nerd stuff.
All right, so I'm here with my daughter Consuela, who loves watching movies. Last week, I had her here to review, what was that movie?
Trolls.
The Trolls, but that didn't make the show. So she's back because yesterday we watched Detective Pikachu. Connie, come here. What'd you think of Detective Pikachu?
I liked it.
What'd you like about it?
The action?
Yeah. Did you understand anything that was going on? Because do you play Pokemon?
No, I do not.
Oh,
So I don't play Pokemon either, and I was watching the whole thing, and I was like, I couldn't understand. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Did you get it?
Well, I knew a little bit about it, but not a lot.
All right. So final word about it. would you recommend that other kids around your age, 9, 10, 11 years old, do you think that they would like Detective Pikachu, or do you think they should just not waste their time?
I think they'd like it.
Okay. Thanks, kiddo.
All right.
Go back to playing your
He's
iPad
really
for
good at
15
that.
hours straight.
Oh my God, she's so adorable. It's unbelievable that you made her.
I'm adorable.
Okay.
So I have a friend who's a writer, Brian Keene, writes horror novels and does some comics for Marvel. And he watched Detective Pikachu over the weekend with his kid and said if you can separate the fact that it's a Pokemon movie and just watch it as film noir, like an old 40s and 50s detective movie, actually not bad.
I gotta tell you, I can agree with that. The mystery was a pretty good one. And about 3/4 of the way through, I figured it out. And I went, oh. And my wife and they said, what's wrong? I said, I think I know what's going to happen. And they said, what? Tell us. And I don't want to ruin it for you. But I was right. But it was a pretty good twist. It was a pretty good mystery.
Yeah, that's what Keene said.
All right. Well, I'll have to
It was better than
remember
Trolls.
to not watch any of that because I don't have kids. And
I'm going to give Detective Pikachu one crow up in ya.
Grow up.
Crow up in ya. Neil, you still there? Oh, there you
I'm
are.
here.
Okay. Anybody got any nerd news?
Not necessarily nerd news, but I got a copy of the new Fiona Apple record
I heard
called
it's great.
Fetch the Bolt Cutters, and it is excellent.
Yeah.
And I'm not the
that's what I
biggest-
wanna hear.
I'm not the biggest fan of Fiona Apple. You know, I liked Criminal, but then she got up her own ass a little bit, it felt like, but was still making decent music. But this one is really good. And I would highly recommend checking it out. If you like Tom Waits and PJ Harvey and, you know, angry Elvis Costello style lyrics, you'll dig it.
I'm gonna have to check that
what-
out 'cause I've heard
what's
nothing
the-
but good things about it.
And what's the music like? I mean, she's playing piano, or is it slow jams? What is it?
No, it's not slow jams. She plays a lot of piano, and there's a lot of, I don't want to use the word atonal, but I can't think of a better word for it right now. Atonal percussion. Lots of stuff that's not really drums being used as percussion instruments, like the ring of a trampoline and, you know, various clanky metal objects, and it all manages to work together. I was very, 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 very pleasantly surprised by it. And I would give it an endorsement. Check it out. It's probably the best thing I've heard so far this year.
All right.
The fact that you posted on Facebook about it, like your first post in like 4 years, probably says a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not much of a poster.
So, okay, I've got some nerd news, actual nerd news, which would be Marvel has announced, Disney Plus has announced the project summary for She-Hulk. Well, actually, it wasn't announced. It was a leaked memo got out.
Hey,
Oh,
CB
did you
Radio
guys hear
just
that?
came through.
That's my
Yeah.
CDB radio neighbor. It's not as cool as my crow. But
I mean, it's arguably more annoying than the motorcycle or the squeaky door.
I wish that your motorcycle
Or the
guy would drive his motorcycle into the CB radio guy's home and knock the fucker down. I mean, every day I see this guy walking around in his Crocs with his do-rag and his fat ass sweatpants and just waddling around. And he's got these two little tiny dogs and he just waddles around the neighborhood. I wish, oh God, I wish
This guy sounds awesome.
MJ. Oh, I found him on Facebook, by the way. He's a saxophone player. You'd love him.
Oh, I have no doubt.
He's got 5 cars. 5. There's no place to park on our street because he parks in every single space.
God, what are the chances that you, of all people, would be stuck next to somebody who takes up all the parking and has a CB radio that can mess with you whenever you're trying to do anything? I just
Pretty good, I'd say.
love it.
So here's a synopsis for the She-Hulk, which, according to this story, is on schedule. So the She-Hulk TV show is coming out in 2022, I think. It says, following an injury, Jennifer Walters receives an emergency blood transfusion from her cousin Bruce Banner and acquires a milder version of the Hulk condition. As such, Walters becomes a large, powerful, green-hued version of herself while still largely retaining her personality. In particular, she retains her intelligence and emotional control, although like the Hulk, she still becomes stronger if enraged. So She-Hulk is going to be a big green monster, but she's going to be smart. And what's really interesting is it mentions Bruce Banner, so we're thinking that Mark Ruffalo is going to show up in the show.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
She-Hulk
Or maybe-
likes it Ruffalo.
Maybe Edward Norton
That'd be pretty
Or-
cool.
or Eric Bana.
the original Hulk, or
Yes.
or what's his name? David Banner. No, what was that guy's name?
Bruce Bixby.
Bruce
Lou
Bixby.
Ferrigno.
Anyway, I'm excited about that because, I got this Disney Plus so that I could watch all these Marvel shows, and they haven't put any out. The Mandalorian's been the only cool thing on there, and I'm paying $8 a month, and I never turn on Disney Plus. Well, my kid likes it, but
Yeah. I use it every once in a while.
God, y'all just got
Not
money you
seen it
can
yet.
throw away. That's crazy. $8
Batman. The Batman movie release date has been moved back to October 1st of 2021. So if you're waiting for that new sparkly vampire Batman movie that you got to wait a few extra months, it's coming out October of next year. And HBO Max, which is going to be the new HBO streaming service, they have ordered series Justice League Dark and a Shining spinoff called The Overlook.
HBO doesn't. They haven't put on any animated shows in a long time. I think the last one was Spawn, that I remember.
Yeah, I
But
think
well done.
Watchmen.
Oh well, it wasn't animated. Well, really.
Oh
you know
no!
what I'm saying.
These shows aren't going to be animated. I don't think.
No way.
I could be wrong about
They're
that.
going to be live action.
No, I think-
Justice League Dark.
I think so. Yeah.
That could be very
Wow.
interesting.
so. For all you soap opera nerds out there, we're only a few days from running out of new episodes of Young and the Restless and Bold and the Beautiful,
Shut up.
which
Sorry.
stopped production last month in the wake of the crisis. They're about to run out of episodes, so it's going to be nothing but reruns as of Friday.
Oh my God.
I know, it's
give a
tough.
shit
man.
about soap operas, but people, that is part of their daily routine. People who love soap, and I don't fault them for it. I really don't. But people who love soap operas, that has been part of their daily routine for like their whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Yeah.
going to freak out if they actually run out. Oh my God.
Dude, if Brooke and Ridge don't work things out before these 3 episodes are up, then what's going to happen? What's going to happen with Steffi and Taylor?
Well, I don't know. But what's going to happen for those of you who, like Sticky, who are invested in this? They are going to dust off some old episodes and repackage them as themed weeks. Young and the Restless is going to feature a week of episodes featuring the late Jean Cooper and her character Catherine Chancellor.
Oh, thank God they're bringing her back.
Yeah. The Bold and the Beautiful, meanwhile, is going to run an arc of episodes shot on location in Monte Carlo between 2013 and 2017. And I don't know about you guys, but those were some of the best fucking episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful that I've ever seen.
Right? Like, I mean, hands down. Those guys. And those
General Hospital also adding classic footage from past episodes into new episodes in order to make their stockpile last a little longer.
That's
They're also-
a good idea.
Yeah, they're having some
they're gonna upload
flashbacks.
A ton of flashbacks. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, and they're also airing a classic episode once a week. Now, I know what you're thinking, everybody. I hope they go back to the early 80s and re-air the episodes of Luke and Laura getting married.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it
exactly
wasn't just the
what I'm
wedding;
thinking.
it was the leading up to the wedding that made Luke and Laura so cool.
Yeah, well, the whole deal with the Cassadine family and the kidnapping
Oh
and
my
Wait.
God.
What?
I don't know. I'm making shit up. I saw the name
Okay.
Cassadine and kidnap. I don't know anything about what it means.
Okay.
Not even sure I'm in the same timeline, but you know,
Which one
I'm
had
sure they're-
Patch?
Patch.
That's
Yeah,
Days of Our
Patch.
Lives. Days of
Oh,
Our
that was
Lives, and
Days
he's
of-
back on.
Yeah, I
Days
think
of
he
Our
was
Lives.
Days of Our Lives. Now, what you really need to find is Port Charles After Dark, I think it's called. The spin-off of General Hospital, which was kind of more supernatural. And oh crap, I can't remember what the name of this show is, but it was another real whacked out fucking weird soap opera which featured a puppet, an evil puppet.
Oh my God. I know.
And
what
I
you're
want to say
talking about.
Pete Rose may have been on some episodes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what was that? Damn it.
My dog knows. I'm looking it up so that I can give it its due. I'm Google searching evil puppet soap opera, and it tells me that it was called Passions.
Yes,
Oh,
that is
Passions.
it.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
a
it.
classic.
And the puppet's name was Timmy Lennox.
And you know what's messed up is I've never watched soap operas. Okay, really, like if I was at my grandmother's, or whatnot, or friend's house, my mom never watched them. I never really watched them because I've never been home during the day. But for some reason, I remember that soap opera with the evil puppet. I don't know when I even would have had time to watch it, but did either of you guys ever watch any episode of it?
No.
I've seen YouTube video of it.
They need to bring that back. I mean,
I used to
we're
watch All My Children, One Life to Live, and Days of Our Lives occasionally. Those were my soap
It doesn't
operas. And
sound
General
like you. I'm
Hospital
not-
during the Luke and Laura time was pretty cool.
You sound like you are somebody who loves soap operas. Are you going to be okay when they run out on Friday? At first we were kidding, but now I'm a little concerned for you.
I think I can survive because I'm watching a whole lot of. I watch more movies now than I watch anything else.
Oh,
I want to judge you, but there was a
One
time in
for
my
you.
life where I was unemployed and I watched Bold and the Beautiful every single day.
no. Stinky, are you
Because-
serious?
Listen, years when I was like in my 20s, you guys, I've heard the story on this show before about how the cops beat me up and they gave me a big
Yes.
check.
Yeah.
Well, I quit my job, but I still didn't have. All I had was an antenna TV. I had 3 channels, and 2 of them didn't come in very good. So every day, I watched
my
Bold and the
God.
Beautiful.
As opposed to getting a fucking job, you're like, no, I got the piss beat out of me. I'm just retired now.
I did. I retired for a year.
Oh my God! This is
I-
free channel
I
TV. What a
I
moron.
stretched that $10,000 out for 365 days.
Oh my God! You did not work for an entire year.
Yep, a whole year.
Good Lord! I bet it sucked when you went back. I'm scared to go back now. After
Oh,
this,
I still have trouble.
self-isolation. Oh, I'd imagine. I'm serious. It's going to take me a while. I'll be like, y'all are going to have to ease me back into it. I can't just go full throttle. You're going to start me part-time, work me back up.
I think my wife proved that she can do her job perfectly from home, and she's going to lobby to stay home, keep her
Which
job.
makes them money.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Inevitably, it saves the company money. She should. Although
Anyway,
And as long as gas prices keep dropping, I'm loving that.
yeah, no shit. You guys want to do dad jokes and get on out of here?
Yeah, let's do it. I got some
Do the damn
420
thing.
celebrations.
Dad jokes. Dad jokes. They don't seem funny to normal folks.
Hey,
Hey, by the way, I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror getting out of the shower the other day, and I wrote another song. It goes, Dad bods, they don't look good to anybody but God.
I'd question if they even look good to him or it.
I agree.
Sky Daddy.
Here's my dad joke. An elderly man walks into a confessional following the. Start over. An elderly man walks into a confessional. The following conversation ensues. I'm 92 years old. I have a wonderful wife of 70 years, many children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Yesterday, I picked up 2 college girls hitchhiking, went to a motel, and had sex with each of them 3 times. The priest asks, are you sorry for your sins? The man says, what sins? The priest says, hey, what kind of Catholic are you? The man says, I'm not Catholic, I'm Jewish. The priest says, then why are you telling me this? The man says, I'm 92. I'm telling everybody.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm glad the Crow liked it. I'm really glad.
Thank you, Crow.
That's a smooth grow up in you for real.
That was a good crow joke.
Anybody else?
All right. Yeah. What weighs more, a gallon of water or a gallon of butane?
They weigh the same, man. I don't know.
Wrong. The water. Butane is lighter fluid.
Oh! That was good, though.
Oh my God.
I give
No, I get a boo and a crow.
It was cringeworthy, but it was good. It was worth a crow.
All right, Neil, you got one?
I've none.
Yeah. Like I said, Frank's been posting a lot about Hot Wheels, and honestly, I don't have social media anymore. So
Your Frank guy posted on our MJ and the Boys page the other day.
okay, don't call him the Frank guy. He's my surrogate father, and he's Frank. He is Frank. Mr.
I think you should enjoy the Frank.
Man, I'm as angry as you were when we first went on air and Sean's squeaky door was pissing you off.
I don't know why that would make you angry that the Frank posted on our page, but he did. I think that was cool.
Yeah, he's a great guy. All right.
Well, MJ, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your 420. I will dedicate my coughs to you.
Insane. No, every time I'm about to vomit due to coughing that I will be thinking of you. And as always, hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Instagram is probably my personal favorite. And everybody, I am sorry that Sticky was so crabby today. I don't know what to say.
I'm
Sticky,
sorry, MJ.
Work on your attitude for me a little bit. It's 420, okay?
Okay.
All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your evening, day.
God damn it!
Tomorrow. Oh, for fuck's sake!
What the hell?
That was intentional. I made her do it.
Just stay safe, 6 feet apart, cover your mouths when you cough, sanitize your hands. We love you. We will see you next week.
This has been MJ and the Boys, you lucky bastards.
Oh my God!
This is MJ and the Boys. Now that's a tasty cup of meat.